Watch out!
cries Mulan. Yi Ming rides away fast.
Thank you,
he shouts to Mulan. After many hours, the Chinese army wins the battle. The soldiers all come to Mulan.
You're our hero!
They cry.
We can win every battle now.
Chapter 4. Mulan fights in many more battles. Yi Ming always fights next to her.
Hoo-ah-hoo. You're very brave and clever,
say the soldiers.
You must lead us into every battle.
After some years, Mulan becomes a general in the army. She chases the enemy out of China. People all over the country hear of this famous soldier, but nobody knows her secret. Nobody knows her true name, Mulan. One day, a soldier visits Mulan.
I have a message from the Emperor,
he says.
What is it?
Asks Mulan.
You must come to the Emperor's palace,
says the soldier. Mulan rides across the country with Yi Ming. Soon, they arrive at the Emperor's palace.
Hoo-ah-hoo. Your name is famous. You are the bravest soldier in China.
Says the Emperor.
Our country is safe now. I must thank you for that.
Mulan bows in front of the Emperor.
A soldier must live and fight for his country,
she says.
What can I do for you?
The Emperor asks.
Do you want to become a minister? Or would you like a big house?
No, thank you,
says Mulan.
But there is one thing.
What's that?
Asks the Emperor.
I want to go back to my family,
says Mulan.
My father is an old man now, and he needs my help.
Then leave the army and go home to your family,
says the Emperor.
And please take my finest horse with you.
Oh, thank you. It's beautiful,
says Mulan. Chapter 5. The next day, Mulan is ready to leave the Emperor's palace. Yi Ming comes to say goodbye.
Hoo-ah-hoo. Thank you for saving my life,
he says.
Please, don't forget me.
How can I forget you?
says Mulan.
You're my only true friend.
Then Mulan begins the long journey home. When she rides through villages, people come out of their houses and they cheer.
Look! That's the famous general, Hoo-ah-hoo.
They say excitedly.
He's a true hero.
Soon, her parents hear the news from a traveler. Mulan is coming home. They make a big feast. Mulan's brother, Shang, is a young man now, and he puts firecrackers ready at the gate.
When is Mulan coming home?
He asks every day. The next morning, Mulan arrives in the village. Shang runs out to see her. Mulan rides up to her house.
Welcome home,
Shouts Shang over the noise of the firecrackers.
Look at our daughter,
Cries her mother.
She is now an important general,
Says her father.
and she's riding the finest horse in the country.
Chapter 6.
I'm a general now,
Says Mulan, and she smiles.
but in an hour, you can see your true daughter again.
Mulan goes to her old room. First, she takes off her soldier's clothes. Next, she puts on a fine dress and brushes her long, dark hair. When Mulan comes out of her room, she is beautiful.
You're our daughter again.
Cry her parents happily.
Let's start the feast.
Says her father.
you must sit next to your father.
Says her mother. For hours and hours they talk and eat. Mulan tells them all about her adventures in the army.
You're very brave,
Says her friend Sun Ying. Mulan is happy to be at home again. Every day she helps her father. One day she is making cloth in her room. Suddenly she hears a horse in the street.
Hello there!
Shouts a young man.
Is there somebody at home?
Mulan comes to the gate. The young man is Yi Ming.
I'm looking for a young soldier. Hoo-ah-hoo is his name.
He says, and then he stops.
But it's you!
Cries Yi Ming.
You're Hoo-ah-hoo, and you're a woman.
Yes, that's right.
Says Mulan, and she laughs.
Come in. I can explain everything.
Mulan and Yi Ming talk for a long time. They remember all their adventures, all their battles.
It's good to talk to my best friend again,
says Yi Ming, and he smiles at Mulan. Yi Ming meets Mulan's family.
I'm very happy to meet you all,
he says.
You have a very brave daughter.
Thank you,
says Mulan's father. Yi Ming stays at the house for a week. Everybody in the family likes him. One day, Yi Ming asks Mulan to marry him.
I don't know,
answers Mulan.
Can I marry my best friend from the army? We need to speak to my father.
Yi Ming goes to Mulan's father.
Of course. You can marry my daughter,
he says, and he smiles.
Ask Mulan, come.
Mulan talks with her father for many hours that night. The next day, Yi Ming asks Mulan to marry him again. This time, she says yes.
I'm truly happy,
she says to Yi Ming.
Now you can be my best friend and my husband.
Mulan marries Yi Ming. Everybody in the village comes to the wedding. Mulan and Yi Ming live happily in the village for many years. And to this day, people talk about Hua Mulan, the bravest girl in China.